and action. So in this video, I am gonna be meeting with my new friend Arnold, and I am gonna be driving in his Mitsubishi Pajero Mini. Excited about that. So did you watch my video about the Meiji Cheese Puffs, the Meiji Cheese Curls? Because guess what? Now we can find some on Guam. So my friend Angie asked me to buy some that I found at one of our local stores. And Angie, I got the cheese puffs. So Patrick, Merry Christmas. And right next to me, when I was driving in, parked this thing. Wow, it even has a ladder. I don't know who owns it, but I will meet them someday. This is Angie.
Hi.
This is for her.
Oh, thank you.
Let's open this thing up.
Okay.
Okay, Ange.
Appreciate it.
This one's for Janaea. This one's for Lance. This one's for Colby. These three are for Patrick.
Oh my God.
There's
How
Angie.
did you know?
It's for her.
Thank you. Mwah.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
If you could describe Meiji Cheese Curls in one word, how would you describe it?
They're indescribable, actually. There's nothing to compare them to. They're puffy and airy and cheesy and very hard to replicate.
And is it true when you get it on Guam, you have to pick it up fast, right? Because it just disappears?
Yes, within minutes. Within minutes, they disappear. Thank you.
So this is Arnold, my new friend Arnold. He's the same guy that did the, or he has a Suzuki every van, and that's the yellow one, the one that you've probably seen in my videos a lot, the beautiful one. We're gonna be doing a video on that, but I know right now it's in the shop doing some work on it, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So let's.
Aircon work. This one, we just got it maybe for 3 months. And Oliver is the one who brought it in. Oliver Valencia.
I'm not really familiar with the Pajero. Only thing I know from Mitsubishi would be like the Montero. And they also had a Pajero version, right?
Yes, the Pajero is the Japanese or Asian version of the Montero.
Oh, the Montero. And
Yeah.
so this is the mini version.
The mini version, yes.
Okay. There we go. Wow. Oh, automatic too.
It's automatic, yes.
Is it also four-wheel drive?
Yes, it is.
Holy moly!
four-wheel
Wow.
drive.
Four-wheel drive. I was already gonna reach for the steering wheel. Does it have aircon?
It does.
Oh, and it has aircon. Wow.
It's got aircon, and I installed the sound system as well.
Already liking the steering wheel there.
Ready?
Ready, let's do it. And I'm already loving this new GoPro Hero 9 Black because I can see ourselves in the viewfinder, not like the old GoPros. Look at this. This reminds me of the late 90s. I mean, early 90s, late 80s. So I know that you just recently started getting into K vehicles, right?
Yes.
And prior to getting your Every van, the Suzuki Every, what were you driving? What were you working on?
Driving a 2005 Honda Civic. Installed a turbo on that one.
Oh, you know, and I'm wondering also about this vehicle. Is it also a 660 motor?
It's also 660, but it's a 4-cylinder turbo.
Oh wow, four-cylinder turbo. How's the I guess how's like the torque? How's it compared to like to the Every van?
Well, for some reason the Every van still feels pretty good.
Okay.
Only because probably this is a little bit heavier. And especially after I put the wheels, I felt a little bit of a difference, but after installing the snorkel, it made up for it.
Oh, so maybe it just needed to breathe better.
Yeah.
So far, you know, this road that we're driving on here in the Tizan area, it's pretty bumpy, but the truck drives pretty good.
Yeah, it's smooth.
It's smooth.
Yeah.
I'm really digging the snorkel up here, man. Let me just take a look in the back here. So So you can fit 4 people in there, huh?
Yes,
This is a 1995.
1995. Yes.
Yeah, so you're right at where you can get it because it's 25 years old,
Yep.
imported into the US. Look at that, man. Even though it's 25 years old, everything still works, huh?
Yes, everything works. Compass works.
Temperature gauge,
Altitude.
even altitude. What's really surprises me about these vehicles, and I don't know if it's the same with you, is that even though they're 25 years old, the quality of the build, I mean, it's still there, right?
Yes, and it's very well kept.
And well kept.
Yeah.
And I think that's probably the advice we would give to you guys if you're thinking about purchasing one of these vehicles is make sure you do your due diligence and take time when you're gonna research it. And you know, make sure that if you're using like an importer or someone like that, you have them check out the vehicle, because some of the vehicles that we've seen, they're in terrible condition.
Yes, a lot of work.
A lot of work, and you know, it'll be helpful if you're familiar to like if you can do some kind of mechanical work, or you can turn a wrench. That would really help. How many miles on this one?
This one has 144,000.
144 kilometers. So that's maybe 70,000 miles or something like that.
Something like that,
Something
yeah.
like that. All right, we're gonna switch up, and I'm gonna drive, and Arnold's gonna film me, I guess, when he comes onto an area there, and we'll see how it goes. Yeah. Oh wow, look at that turbo setup. Intercooler. Man, it's clean. Hey Arnold, were the lights on already, or you put it on?
No, they stay on.
Okay.
For daytime running.
But you installed these?
Yes. Also installed the
Lens cover?
Yeah, I need to fix this up a little bit better, but that was a quick job.
Oh, dude. Wow. That is amazing. Man, I want that for my car, bro. Regarding the wheels, what's the fitment for this vehicle?
So this one I got, it's a 15x8 with a -18 offset.
Okay.
So I didn't want to use any spacers, so it's a good fit. I still can do a full turn.
Wow. What's the bolt pattern for this?
Bolt pattern is a 5x11 4.3
Okay.
or a 5x5.5.
Okay.
Or 4.5, sorry.
Man, and they're fuel wheels too.
Yeah.
Huh? This is my first time driving a Mitsubishi Pajero Mini. I'm very excited. I can tell you right now, I don't see a difference between this and a full-size SUV. It feels. I like the seating position.
Yes.
I can just tell already. I like it. So Arnold helps a lot of the K vehicle owners here on Guam, because he's really involved, like in the if you're looking for him on Guam, he's in the Guam Facebook group, and I know that he can provide you with some assistance if you need some, especially electronics. Is that your expertise?
Yeah, mostly electronics. I do some mechanical too, but the main guy for that is my Pari. His name is Jeffrey Matsunonga.
Okay.
George and Sons.
Well, George and Sons. So there you go. If you're looking for some help in like modifications or engine work, I know you also did an exhaust system, right, recently?
Yes.
On a
Yes, we did a few exhausts already. We did first one, of course, I did with my van.
Yeah.
Then we did another Mazda Scrum.
Right.
Jose's. And then next one was the Honda Acti truck,
Right.
which was stack exhaust.
Yeah.
GG's.
Oh, GG's, yes,
GG's
yes.
on exhaust. And then the blue.
Yes.
Suzuki.
Okay. Did you also do a Subaru recently, or?
And a Subaru,
Yeah,
yes.
Royal.
Royal,
Yes.
I forgot about that
He's
one.
a good friend of mine.
That's the other one. The
Yeah,
Duo.
I'm looking forward to seeing that one too, because that one really looks really nice. That setup. Man, I really love this steering wheel. I love the feel of the steering wheel already. Oh man, this is really. Well, it's surprisingly smooth, man. Shoot.
Yeah.
So comparing this to the Suzuki Every, which is smoother, I guess.
I guess this could be a bit smoother. Yeah, even on bumps. Yeah.
Yeah, it feels like it.
Yeah.
Have you encountered any issues because it's 25 years old so far with this car?
Not necessarily. Not with this one, at least.
Yeah.
This thing was kept in really good condition. So this one was really good. There's other Pajeros that we've or other K cars even that we've had some issues because of that age. Yes.
What's the biggest thing that you would normally, I guess, encounter with the older vehicles?
Engine wise, you'll have of course some leaks on the engines, mainly on the valve covers, on the distributors, minor oil leaks. Those are your main issues that you would get on these.
Would that just be primarily like a gasket replacement? Yeah. So not too bad. Have you encountered working on any of these vehicles where you had something major?
There are some that came in with like transmission problems, some with like a knocking motor, and yeah, those are considered major because you'd have to do an overhaul on the bearings that goes on the pistons and all that. So yeah, we've had a few on that too. And the one that did it was of course Joffrey at Jordan.
Okay. Was he able to solve the issue, or just tap the back?
Yes, he was able to solve it by replacing bearings, and some of it will have a water pump leak and timing belt change, and he's done that as well. So he's done major overhauls already on these motors.
And what's his name again? Joffrey, right?
Joffrey.
Okay. Let me take off with this. Let's see how this thing pulls. I'm gonna tell you right now, just on the initial press of the gas, it does not feel like a small vehicle. This thing has, I can feel it has power. Very different from my Daihatsu. I guess because my Daihatsu doesn't have a turbo and it's only 3-cylinder. But yeah, I can feel the power. I guess you would. I guess this probably has more torque.
Yeah.
And we could probably hear the turbo, right? As you press the gas. Wow.
And then the snorkel makes it even louder.
It's smooth. It's smooth and spacious.
Yes.
Arnold and I, we're about the same height. I'm about 5'11", and man, look at our leg room. It's amazing. Not bad.
Everything else, it's all power windows.
Yeah, I noticed that.
AC, all of it has the compass.
And you know what? One thing I also noticed about this vehicle, I know that you were saying that you're going to be adding some fender flares. Yeah. It really has even though it's a small vehicle, it has a large kind of stance, a wide stance for a small SUV. That's what I really like about it. It really catches my attention when I see it. It's a really good looking truck. Yeah. Really good looking SUV.
Yeah, this is actually my wife's. It's not mine.
So you gotta be careful.
Yeah. So all of this was her idea, and I just put it all together. So she's the one that wanted the snorkel, so I had to get the snorkel and find a way to modify it to get it on. At the moment, she wanted flares, so that's what I'm working on right now. The flares.
It's good looking. And the flares, are you gonna make them black or red?
Black.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, then we're gonna add a roof rack.
Oh yeah.
And the spoiler I still gotta add as well.
Yeah.
once I'm done with all that, I'm gonna paint it too.
Wow, this color is nice. What are you gonna paint it?
It's gonna be red, but it'll be the same color as the rims.
Oh, okay. Oh, that
So it's gonna
brighter
be
candy, almost like a candy. Yeah.
It's gonna be a two-tone red and black.
Okay. Wow. I don't even feel like I'm driving a K vehicle right now, man.
Yeah, because
it feels big.
It's big, yes.
It feels like a big vehicle. I don't know why. I don't know if it's the stance, if it's the wheels. I don't know what it is. It's hard to explain.
Yeah.
You get that too when you
Yes,
drive it? Yeah.
yes. When I drive this, yeah.
It's a little different. Man. You know what, Arnold? I think I want one of these now. I'm glad you tried it. I like it.
It's good. It's a good, good.
Have you
vehicle.
tried? I know you have a Suzuki. Have you tried the Suzuki, the Jimny?
The Jimny? I have not.
Okay.
No.
I've tried the Suzuki Samurai, but that's years ago. But maybe we'll get someone and I'll do a test drive on that. One of the guys from our K Club, car group.
Yes.
And by the way, if you're on Guam, go on Facebook, find the Guam K Car K Truck group. There's 2 of them, and you know, become a member if you're interested in these vehicles. A lot of resources are available there to help you.
Yes, that's where you can ask questions. You can get info on where to buy, what to do. If you need help, that's where you go.
Yeah, and even if you're not on Guam, you know, just join us and help us. You could probably be a resource for a lot of us here on Guam.
Yes.
Because sometimes we have issues like finding parts and things like that. Maybe you can help us on our side here on Guam.
Yeah. So as far as parts, I know a few guys that's been bringing in parts now. So of course there's my buddy Oliver Valencia who got this for me.
Okay.
He also brings in a lot of parts, from maintenance parts to aftermarket parts as well.
Okay.
He brings them in.
Okay.
So you can look him up on he's on the Facebook group as well, Oliver Valencia.
Is he on both groups? Because I know there's 2.
I believe he is.
Okay.
And then there's also another guy, George, who has that OK group here. OK that he's gonna start bringing in parts. This is it right here.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I had it upside down.
Yeah, check this out. Check this out right here. Look for parts.
Yeah. So he's been bringing parts as well. So it's.
Hey, can I keep this sticker?
Yes, you can.
Okay, all right.
So he's there's getting more parts available now as far as maintenance and aftermarket.
So far you and your wife are involved, huh? Awesome.
Yes.
I was like, the turn signals are on the other side. I always forget that.
Yeah, same here.
Right now when I'm driving this, my experience is I don't really feel like I'm in a K vehicle right now. That's how I'm gonna describe this. I feel like I'm in a regular full-size SUV. And I don't know if you can call this, is this an SUV or is it a Jeep, or I don't know.
I don't know, hard to say, yeah.
Hard to say, that a little different.
Well, I guess it does fall in the Jeep category, maybe. I would think. But I guess the Montero was an SUV, so.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so yeah, SUV. I guess a Jeep is an SUV.
Yeah, true.
And I'm really looking forward, man, to your modifications on this, but also driving the Suzuki Every, the beautiful Suzuki Every. If you've seen my videos, it's almost always there when we have the meets because it's in a very attractive vehicle and very clean.
Thank you. Unfortunately, it had a air conditioning problem, so I had to get that fixed first.
Hey, how is your MPG on this? Is it like every other K vehicle?
Yeah.
40 MPG?
Yeah. And also for AC work, I always bring my AC work to Tech Auto. They do a lot of K vehicles as far as air conditioning work. So So shout out to my buddy there. The owner is Paul.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Tech Auto.
Tech Auto.
You're gonna get some people probably coming now who have K vehicles to check
Yeah.
you out. Wow. Let me get a front view here of this vehicle. Man. Don't forget to get your sanitizer in your car. Cell phone
Very
holder.
important.